Oh, there you are. Look where she is now.
Well, hello and welcome to the Loughgall Town Arena for this Under-15 National League Plate final game. It pits Hillsborough boys Under-15s against Loughgall youth. And the conditions are fairly ideal. Bit of a crossed wind has got up as the day has gone on. There's some pre-match shots of the Hillsborough boys squad managed by Paul Alexander being taken, and Loughgall are the players that you can see closest to the camera at the minute. Just taking on a last drink of water. We probably will have a stop for a water break midway through each half. In terms of the timings, it's 35 minutes each way and 10 minutes each way if it did go into extra time at the end of normal time. Starting 11s today. Hillsborough boys with Owen McLaughlin in goal, Jack Watt, Callum Curran captains the team, Tom Race, Jack Bradford, Cormac McIntyre, Daniel Parkinson, Jaden McKee, James Brownless, Ethan Harris and Toby Banks. And for Loughgall youth, it'll be Adam Campbell in goal, Isaac Ocampo, Leo McGeary, Connor Hamill is the skipper, Logan Hutchinson, Caleb Black, Caden Bloomer, Owen Hesketh, Ethan Jennett, with number 9 Scott McKnight partnering 10 Flynn Ferguson. Two sets of substitutes, Dylan Briggs, Rhys Cregan, Adam Wharton, Shane Connolly and Finn Parry on the bench for Hillsborough. And for Loughgall, Matthew Jenkins, Jude Cardwell, Jackson May and Kenzie McNally, who wears the number 77. And we're up and running. It's Hillsborough boys playing from right to left as we look in the red and black colours. We've got an accompanying drum, and my guess is that that may well be from Loughgall. I'm sure we'll hear bits and bobs from the drum player during this game. Both teams trying to settle into early rhythm here. Ball being played out from the back. And looking for options here. Loughgall. Ball should and could run all the way out of play. And does do. Goal kick is taken quickly by Loughgall. As aimed towards Logan Hutchinson. Owen Hesketh being challenged from behind. The ball flicked on. Looking for Caleb Black. And run all the way through kindly to the Hillsborough boys goalkeeper Owen McLaughlin. Ball played down the line and it's hooked clear for Loughgall. Hesketh plays the pass to Logan Hutchinson. He gets at his man. It's a good challenge coming in from Jack Bradford. Corner kick on the way then. Ball in towards the front post. Chance for a cross into the box, and that's well cut out at the front post. Caden Blimmer with the cross. Again, it's a dangerous ball. It's over the top of the goalkeeper, and that's off the post and away. Dangerous corner. Hillsborough boys just about clear the danger. 4 minutes into this game. And this is good from Caden Bloomer. Free kick won pretty much on the halfway line. And the ball still looked to be moving. And it is going to be brought back to be retaken by the referee, Luke Carville. He's assisted today by Patrick Cullen and Graham Mitchell, who has been the man in the middle for the previous two cup finals on this pitch. Clip towards the 18-yard box of Hillsborough boys, and it's definitely Loughgall in the ascendancy early on here in this fixture. Jack Bradford is going to take this free kick, and that's well picked up by James Brownless. Gets it again. Ball down the line. It's a searching one towards Daniel Parkinson. Still going here, Brownlees. No danger this time around. Well, plenty of noise in this particular fixture. From the sideline anyway. Defending to do for Loughgall. There's a Hillsborough boys player who's nudged very prominently off the ball that time. Referee didn't spot it and play allowed to continue. Cool kick. So Hillsborough haven't tasted defeat, and they play in the under-15 First Division in the National League since 28th of February. As we look at Jack Watt making a timely intervention. Hillsborough lost 2-1 that day to St Oliver Plunkett. Since then, it's been 5 wins and 3 draws in all competitions, including a 4-1 success in the semi-final of the under-15 National League plate. And that got them here today. Opportunity for a cross into the box, and clearance in the end from Jack Bradford. That's with Brownlees. Wanted a free kick and got it in the end. Meanwhile for Loughgall, 3 wins, a defeat and a draw in their last 5 games. And it's coming against Coleraine and against St Oliver Plunkett. The goalkeeper coming, didn't look that way. Good challenge. The referee on the accompanying pitch, it seems, blowing the whistle. Thought it was on this pitch, but it's not. That ball, unbelievably well controlled by Daniel Parkinson. Daniel Parkinson seems to have an accompanying band with him. Certainly getting a lot of the cheers from the supporters. Need to be careful here. The ball's cut back towards Scott McKnight. So more danger here. And defending to do for Hillsborough. Goalkeeper does well. Owen McLaughlin. Dangerous delivery. Well dealt with. 10 minutes played here. There's Loughgall here on the front foot. Here comes the Loughgall short corner routine. Campo trying to get the ball down the line for Loughgall. Slowing the play down is Conor Hamill, captain, showing some composure in possession. Need to be careful here. They're giving it away sloppily, have Loughgall. That's with Logan Hutchinson. Good play this. Caleb Black. Black cuts the ball back into the rangefinder of Owen Hesketh. He tried to pull the trigger. Good block though. It remains Hillsborough Boys 0, Loughgall Youth 0 in this under 15 National League Plate final being played at Lurgan Town. On the grass pitch here. Lots of matches nowadays at underage level being played out on the 3 and 4G surfaces. Here's Brownlees. Was he taken down? Referee allows play to continue. Trying to clear the danger here, Hillsborough. They do just that in the end. Parkinson misses out this time. McKnight. Ethan Jennett was scampering forward, number 31. Shot from quite the way out. Neat turn from Caleb Black. Skipping away from his man was Conor Hamill. Hamill into the path of McKnight. That's a great challenge. McKnight back up on his feet early doors. And is that a penalty? Yes, it is. Scott McKnight went down under the challenge. And this will offer the opportunity for Loughgall to go in front. Referee, card coming out here. It's a yellow card for dissent for Jaden McKee. Scott McKnight brought down. And it will be Conor Hamill up against Owen McLaughlin, who will come out on top in this one. Having to reset the ball, make sure it's on the spot. Conor Hamill. Hamill sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and that's Loughgall. Perfect tonic for them after all the early pressure and endeavours, and after 16 and a half minutes at Lurgan Town's arena, it's Loughgall who lead against Hillsborough Boys. And a couple of nibbles at Scott McKnight, the Loughgall number 9, and the referee was handily placed, Luke Carville. It's Loughgall who lead, but down the other end, chance for Brownlees! Instant return for Hillsborough boys. And they always say, just as soon as you score, you're most susceptible to conceding. And that's exactly what's happened here. Down the other end, James Brownlees looked up, saw plenty of space in the bottom corner, fired home, and Hillsborough back on level terms. What a start to this National League Plate final this is. It's Hillsborough 1, it's Loughgall 1. So 2 goals. There's Brownlees. We'll get another opportunity here. He's in again. Goalkeeper Adam Campbell had to come. He made it. Just about. And the goalkeeper now out at the other end. Good challenge. And that looked like a handball from Scott McKnight. Hillsborough keeper, McLaughlin still down. Did go for the header because he knew the ball was outside the 18-yard box, so couldn't risk handling the ball. Players getting water on board here, but this, although not the indicated stoppage we talked about for water just yet, seems to be the perfect timing midway through the opening half. So back underway at Loughgall. In this game evenly poised. Strong clearance from Jack Bradford there for Hillsborough. No nonsense. We see Cormac McIntyre getting involved. Ball down the line had stayed in. Challenge from Bradford on Owen Hesketh. It's gone the way of Hillsborough. Here's McIntyre. Flicked on by Ethan Harris. And now Loughgall have it again with Ethan Jennett. Plays pass to Logan Hutchinson. Referee, let's play continue. Hutchinson again. Touch for Leo McGeary. Haven't seen too much of him to date. Ball put out of play by the Hillsborough boys fullback Tom Race.
And a battery grinder. You want to kill the goat?
Harris can quite wrap his foot around that to send it the intended direction. It's Caleb Black. Skips past his man. That's lovely play from Black. And again, Moore claims for a penalty. Hillsborough just need to relax a little along their back line. Too many lunging challenges. Meanwhile, Brownlees might get another opportunity. It's well tidied up though from Isaac Ocampo. Good play from Loughgall. It's a lovely turn as well from Caden Bloomer. The ball up over the top to Caleb Black. Black again. Lovely skill from him. Go round two Hillsborough players. Jack Bradford deemed to have fouled the Loughgall, number 11. And this spells danger for Hillsborough. Ethan Jennett and his teammate Connor Hamill, two players stood over this. It looks as if it's going to be the left foot of Jennett. Jennett. The training ground routine, that one. He played the cut back to Connor Hamill. You can see what he was intending there. Just a little too much loft on it. No worry for Hillsborough boys. Up by Ethan Harris. Goalkeeper comes. Goalkeeper makes it. James Brownless, who made the challenge on the goalkeeper on that occasion. It looked like a late challenge for that foul on Logan Hutchison. It looks like a yellow card coming out as well. Ethan Harris, to be careful there. Here's Hamill, in on top of the goalkeeper. Here he comes and makes the punch. And the tempo in this game has just lessened ever so slightly. A reminder that Loughgall went in front on 16 minutes. Scott McKnight was brought down inside the 18-yard box, and up stepped captain Connor Hamill to send the Hillsborough goalkeeper, Owen McLaughlin, the wrong way. So we see a chance for a shot which won't trouble the goalkeeper from Caleb Black. 2 minutes later, Hillsborough drew level. James Brownless with the equaliser. Couple of nibbles at the Hillsborough player. Free kick for Hillsborough. Here's Brownless. Just trying to get away from Ethan Jennett. No room round him though. Six minutes to go until half time. So Hillsborough 1, Loughgall 1. Strong header. See him from Callum Curran, Hillsborough boys number 6. Lots of head tennis in there. Both teams just need to get the ball down, and their attempts at edging in front here. That was keenly challenged from Logan Hutchison, and it's Toby Banks, the Hillsborough boys number 10. Caleb Black. Strong covering tackle coming in from Jack Bradford. Won't prevent Loughgall though from winning another throw in down this near touchline. Still have it here. A little too intricate from Loughgall. No way through. Referee asking Logan Hutchison to make sure takes the throw in from the correct position. Here's Hesketh. Cross into the area. In from Flynn Ferguson towards Scott McKnight, the diminutive striker. They have one. A corner. Corner kick. Goal kick now. That was well defended by Hillsborough in this under-15 National League plate final. Throw in to Loughgall. Hutchison again took it. Picked up by Hesketh. Now an opportunity potentially for McKnight. Tried to hook that left foot around it. Didn't get too much purchase on it, and that's an easy take for Owen McLaughlin. Just 1 minute to play of regulation time inside this opening 35. McKnight. A high ball. Seeking out Owen Hesketh. Cleared in the end by Bradford. Fighting more pressure though. Here's Hutchison. Hamill's there. Hamill of course scored the penalty that gave Loughgall the lead here. Loughgall failing to keep it in. That'll be a throw in. Well, there is the half-time whistle. Nothing between the teams here at the break in this under-15 National League plate final. Story of the first half, Scott McKnight being brought down inside the box. Conor Hamill stepped up, the Loughgall skipper, to make it 1-0. James Brownless equalised for Hillsborough just 2 minutes later, making no mistake. And at the break, it's Hillsborough 1 and Loughgall 1.
Go on. Number. No. You tell them. Number 17 should be.
17 the first half. He was on as 19. He's back on at 17 for the second half.
Lovely. Thank you. 17 now. Is that on? Is she for Loughgall or is she for? She's for now. I don't see by the under. It's on now. On 17 now. Said that he was playing 19 in the first half. He was playing number 17. That's why his mummy was telling him. Okay, there's the road again. I'm alright, Huh? Oh, I know by the numbers in here.
Back underway in the second half here in this Under 15 National League Plate final between Hillsborough Boys and Loughgall Youth. Story of the game so far was that Loughgall went ahead on 16 minutes. Conor Hamill converting after Scott McKnight had been brought down in the area. James Brownless went up the other end and scored. And hence why we're sitting one apiece now. So if this were to stay this way, of course, we'd head into extra time. Let's see if we can get what would prove to be a winner here in this second half. It's Hillsborough Boys now in possession, and that's a great shot and a great goal from distance there. 25 yards. The goalkeeper thought he had it in his path. As it turned out, he didn't have it, and the goal coming from Callum Curran of Hillsborough. And that's not the start to the second half that Loughgall would have wanted. But Callum Curran took an opportunity to hit the effort from 20 plus yards, and for whatever reason the ball deviated beyond the reach of Adam Campbell, and Loughgall, who had led here by 1-0, now find themselves 2-1 down. Hillsborough won't be in any rush now to take set pieces. A long way to go though. Here is Bradford with the free kick. Throw into Hillsborough boys. Dylan Briggs, who's one of the changes here in the second half. Reese Cragen also on. So some fresh legs and exactly what's needed here in this under-15 National League Plate final. Flynn Ferguson, he's helping out Caleb Black. Black, cross into the box, and it's headed over the top of the goalkeeper and Loughgall. They are level once more. Great return from the villagers. Loughgall back on level terms. We're just 4 minutes into this second half. Hillsborough boys pegged back. They had got themselves in front here. So 2 goals in the opening half, 1 for either side and a goal for each in the second as we enter the 40-minute mark. Hillsborough 2, Loughgall 2. Confirmation was Owen Hesketh with the goal for the equaliser second time around for Loughgall. So everything to play for here at the Lurgan Town Arena. McKnight towards Hesketh. Now it's with Loughgall still. Hutchinson tried to play the 1-2. Good build-up play from Loughgall. Jennett played the pass towards McKnight. McKnight goes down again, but no unfair challenge this time around. Loughgall do win the corner kick. And it's Conor Hamill going across to take responsibility here. He's alongside Flynn Ferguson. Hamill is going to take it though. Sets the ball in the quadrant. He'll take it short this time. He'll get it back, Hamill. It's good defending. Here's McKnight, who'd stayed in the edge of the 18-yard box as opposed to pushing into the box. Ocampo. Can they get the cross in on the far side? Not this time. Well, robbed on halfway by Dylan Briggs for Hillsborough. Loughgall playing it out neatly from the back, and ball clipped down the line. The outside of the boot was extremely easy on the eye. Scott McKnight just handling it as the ball came out of the sky. Free kick. Bradford. Caleb Black. Logan Hutchinson. Ball just repetitively sent up into the sky. There's a certain nervousness in the play here from both the sides. And it's understandable. 10, 11 minutes into the second half and nothing to separate the sides. Challenge from Scott McKnight. Good play from him. Ball just bobbled before Hutchison could hit that. That looked to be a pull of the shirt from Hamill. And Daniel Parkinson. Parkinson, that's a super ball from him to Brownlees, who must have strayed offside. Assistance at either end here. And that's a shame. Couldn't make the most of that pass. McKnight gives chase yet again. there's a shooting opportunity here for Conor Hamill, who's already hit the target in this game from the penalty spot. Referee directs the Hillsborough boys players back the 10 yards. It looks shorter than 10. The goalkeeper at the second attempt grabs it. Adam Campbell. Challenge had to be well timed from Logan Hutchinson. He'll go again here. Goalkeeper comes. Goalkeeper takes. It's a good challenge that from Owen McLaughlin on Owen Hesketh. Fair challenge on the part of both players. Still waiting on that ball coming back. You can see in the corner of your shot there. It's on the way. Here it comes. Ball thrown down the line by McIntyre. Now it's with Logan Hutchinson to McKnight. McKnight up against two Hillsborough boys players. And that looked to be a challenge. It didn't necessarily come to anything. Challenge on Scott McKnight. Dylan Briggs, who came on, having a word with the referee, Luke Carville. So under 20 minutes to play now. Owen Hesketh giving chase here for Loughgall. Didn't quite wrap the foot around that, Ethan Jennett. Jennett. Just off target in terms of the pass that time. Opportunity down the far end. Too much in the end to ask of Daniel Parkinson. Leaning back and on that left hand side. Just lifted the ball over the top of the net. Looking for either team here to make the breakthrough between now and the end of the game, which of course is the 70-minute mark. Here's McKnight. It's up against Briggs. Briggs did well this time. Here's Brownless, I should say. Dylan Briggs. Briggs gets it back. Now maybe an opportunity for a break here for Loughgall. Couldn't quite catch up with the ball. Caleb Black. Here's McKnight. That's a good challenge on him by Briggs. Not according to Luke Carville. I thought he got that cleanly. Ball direction certainly suggested so. Here's Hamill. Decent ball in from Hamill. And Loughgall back in front again. Just swings one way, then the other. It's a great ball in from Hamill. And a great climb. And Loughgall, yet again, showing they have the grit, they have the determination. And it looks as if it was Leo McGarry rising highest there. McGarry's header. Now the difference between these two. They're wanting the two sides now to have a drinks break. And great in terms of timing for Loughgall in particular. So this actually is the restart after Loughgall's latest goal. It took them 3-2 in front. Stopped straight after that for an intake of fluids. And just 13 minutes and any stoppages for either of these two to ultimately lift the plate at under 15 level. Loughgall with one hand on it at the minute. Here's Owen Hesketh. He scored, of course, the goal that brought Loughgall level to make it 2 apiece. Jude Cardwell primed and ready to come on for Loughgall. McKnight. Here's Parkinson. And the referee's blown for free kick the other way. That's with Logan Hutchinson, and then to Ethan Jennett, inviting McKnight forward, and no way round Jaden McKee this time. I'm going to bring on Jude Cardwell here. Giving it away cheaply here, Hillsborough. On Hesketh. So an hour played, 10 minutes to go. Loughgall still narrowly in front here. Just couldn't quite get that ball under control. Owen Hesketh. Good play at the back from Hillsborough. Briggs. Tempted ball down the line. He's looking for Parkinson. Good pick of the pass from Connor Hamill. Throw in Hillsborough. Briggs takes it. Shots off target from Callum Curran. McLaughlin. Here's Parkinson for Hillsborough boys. That's well cut out. It could be chance at a break here for Hillsborough. It's Finn Parry who's come on, number 18, who tried to play the pass to his fellow substitute, Dylan Briggs. Loughgall thought that should have been their goal kick. As it turned out, the assistants have given a corner to Hillsborough boys. Here's Toby Banks. The ball all the way across the 18-yard box, and that will offer Loughgall the opportunity to take a breather. Tennis here. Looked like a late challenge there from Loughgall. That'll offer Hillsborough an opportunity to throw people forward for this set piece. Daniel Parkinson has placed the ball. Much expectation and anticipation. Hillsborough still trailing though. 3-2. Parkinson. An effort on target, certainly on goal, and it was narrowly off target. Matthew Jenkins and Kenzie McNally, players coming on. Caden Blimmer, Scott McKnight taking a rest. 5 minutes remain here at the Lurgan Town Arena. And 5 minutes for Hillsborough in particular to find an equaliser. Turn from Parkinson, and he fell just as he went to play the ball. So 3.5 minutes. Hillsborough will find any chance now they get. They'll be throwing more players forward. Don't rule out the goalkeeper. Owen McLaughlin coming forward. They do get corner kick in the latter stages. Adam Campbell has the ball in hand. Comes straight back to the Loughgall number 1. Has it again. Just playing for time, as you can see there within the laws of the game. Shots on the halfway line. Opportunity very nearly came the way of James Brownless again. Instead though, Adam Campbell will make yet another clearance. Picked up in midfield. Looked like a bit of a late challenge there on Loughgall player. Isaac Ocampo. Not that he was overly complaining. Matthew Jenkins. And that's not bad from Loughgall. Shot may have been off target, but all the while, clock ticks down. Their goalkeeper, Owen McLaughlin, has gone to retrieve the ball from behind the fencing. And Loughgall sitting back here in numbers, a minute and a half of regular time to go. Good tussle there between Shane Connolly and his opposite number. Shane Connolly. Again, free kick. Toby Banks this time. Now it's with Jaden McKee. He's under pressure here. McKee. Ball down the line. Should be shepherded out of play. Kenzie McNally with the quality defensive play there. Campbell. That's the 70 minutes up now. Just any stoppages to add on, and the time that was taken up by the break for water. Lots of attempted clearances, and eventually one sinks in. Jackson May taps the ball down the line, which runs out, and Hillsborough have a throw in. It's inside their own half, and it's exactly where Loughgall want them in this under-15 National League Plate final. Here goes May. Good challenge again from Kenzie McNally on Jaden McKee. Referee is given a free kick here. And difference of opinion. Certainly I felt he got the ball. I'm sure the local management team feel the same. Stephen Ferguson gesticulating on the sideline. Can't blame him either. Good clearance from Hutchinson. Still Hillsborough boys attack though. Jack Bradford. He's there. Here come Loughgall. Will Hillsborough be able to conjure up another opportunity here? Ball over the top. The goalkeeper, it didn't come in the end. And his defensive colleague had to take responsibility. You can see the box packed with Hillsborough players. And coming up as a corner kick. Can Hillsborough get what would prove to be a late equaliser? Looks as if that decision has gone the way of Loughgall. All the players moving out of the box. So again, referee appears to have picked up on an infringement. And there is the full-time whistle. It's greeted with plenty of cheers from the fans here at the Loughgall Town Arena. It was a topsy-turvy game. It went one way, then the other. But in the end, it's Loughgall who come away with a fine 3-2 success. The goals for Loughgall scored from Conor Hamill from the penalty spot. Owen Hesketh and Leo McGeary got the third goal, and ultimately that proved to be the winner. James Brownless and Callum Curran on target for Hillsborough boys. But this season, the Under-15 National League plate goes to Loughgall Youth. Thanks for watching.